Pitching a tent, enjoying the great outdoors, or gathering around a campfire. The KOA Kampgrounds of America, based right here in Billings, just named their new CEO. Former President Toby O'Rourke has been named the new Chief Executive Officer. O'Rourke has been the KOA president since March of 2018 and first joined the company back in 2011 as a Director of Digital Marketing. I spoke with O'Rourke this week, and she says she's excited about the future of the KOA and what she can bring to the table.
I think we need to encourage more people to be outside. So I'm looking forward to how KOA can play a part in that for the United States, for Canada. I think we play such a vital role in just getting people off their devices. Yet people still stay connected when they can't. Wi-Fi is very important to us, but it's getting them outside and experiencing something new.
We will have an extended version of my interview with O'Rourke online and on air next week. O'Rourke also told me a little fun fact. The KOA was a major sponsor of this year's U.S. Olympic bobsled team, and she's giving that a spin right now in Utah. Can't wait to see pictures. Well, we're on the melt here in Billings. Snowpacked streets are now turning into slush, but the large amount of snow means some neighborhood kids are pretty happy. These kids have been building a hill in their front yard since Christmas. It used to be even bigger before the recent warm-up. They worked tirelessly bringing snow from all over the neighborhood by toboggan. The boys said they even worked in sub-zero temperatures after the sun went down. The hill was built with one purpose: to shred.
So on the sides of the streets, we would pile up into piles, and then we'd take a toboggan and fill the toboggan up and come bring it over here and dump it, and we repeated that, and I mean, hours and hours on end, and it just built up. It was a lot of work though. Last year we had it pretty big, and we just felt like we needed to beat it. So that first the snow we got on Christmas, we piled it up, and then we just kept expanding, and just, I don't know, something about it, just building was really fun, and seeing it all come together.
How fun. I love seeing someone have fun out there in these cold temperatures. Well, stay tuned. Also tomorrow, Q2's Mitch Laggy brings us the full story on the Snow Hills construction. High school students tested their knowledge today in the 28th annual Big Sky Regional Science Bowl. 21 four-person teams answered questions in a Jeopardy-style competition. The U.S. Department of Energy started the National Science Bowl back in 1991. The Western Energy Power Administration, which is part of the DOE, helped with today's Science Bowl. The Science Bowl can give some more inspiration to the students.
What I really hope is that they have a real desire and love for science and math. It can influence all aspects of your life, in the future, to see how the world works through those tools.
Now, the middle school students competed on Friday in North Middle School from Great Falls, and the winner of today's high school bowl will compete in Washington, D.C. from April 25th to the 29th. A competition, fly fishing, and some drinks. It may not be fly fishing season just yet, but it's never too early to catch a little competitive edge. Now, the 5th annual cutthroat fly tying competition starts with 8, and one person is eliminated each round. This timed event is similar to what is done on a TV show you might know, Cutthroat Kitchen. The fly tiers are given pre-packaged materials and have 10 minutes to make the flies in each round. The judge does not watch the tires and comes out after the flies are tied. Fly tying can be relaxing, but it's just a little different in this game.
It's tough. They've only got 10 minutes to tie each round, and for most tires, that's really pushing it. 4 minutes. If they're not an advanced tire, they're not sitting down over there. This isn't for amateur hour. It's great, man. People are enjoying themselves, and they're tying some great bugs.
And fly tires were invited to the competition, and the winner is awarded a $1,000 fly rod. Dinosaurs once roamed the grounds in Montana and came back to Billings this weekend. Jurassic Quest brought life-size models to Metro Park. The replicas help give an idea of what the animals might have been like. This is the largest traveling dinosaur exhibit and was last here in Billings back in 2016. Now, fossils also help with the education of dinosaurs, and Jurassic Quest draws in some big crowds from all over the country.
It's such a fascination for all of us. We see the movies and we read about them, but we don't really know what it's like. Spinosaurus was the largest carnivore to walk the planet. We as Jurassic Quest want to, in some way, bring a reality to what we believe it was like.
Jurassic Quest runs until 8 tonight, and the dinosaurs make one more appearance tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Well, thanks for watching the 5:30 news here on Q2. An iconic doll turns 60 this weekend. Find out who and what's next for her adventures after the break.
And I'm Casey Conlon inside the Four Seasons Arena in Great Falls, where it will be loud tonight. Hardin's boys and girls chasing 2 championships. Central's boys trying to stand in their way in the late game. We'll have a preview of both coming up.
And if you're sensing that it's starting to warm up a little bit, well, you're right. We'll talk about that. Also, if too much snow and ice accumulating on your roof, I have some ideas on how to take care of that. The weather coming up in just a little bit.
You're watching MTN News with Zoe Zandora, Storm Tracker Weather with Rob Griggs, and Sports with Casey Conlon. This is the 5:30 news on Q2, Montana's news leader.